feel the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans getting locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died, y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew, you a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum, a gun that would die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth, I had to make it clear. How Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947, your menorah got 9 sticks, it's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world, Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs. Bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you live there. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. UBK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bass and they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he get them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by they fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ, they the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas, they a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth, niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4, I ain't satisfied.
That is proof, that is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now he got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity and they know it.
In the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my Should a murderer go to jail for murdering?
Absolutely.
Should a thief go to jail when he steals?
Absolutely.
Should a robber pay back the money he robbed?
Absolutely.
So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did?
That's right.
That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow.
This obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, save facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angels, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every crack and surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found. The time for your judgment is now.
Do you see just how it feels? Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slip. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body burn the flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Von Dale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mass shooters. That was designed fast for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Do you see just how it feels? Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Man, that's my shit right there. Hey,
I'm telling you.
We're talking about the song. That was tomorrow. Talking about SEMITISM. Hey, look, this is our podcast. Crowds, that night. Man. Preaching off from one to bar. Preaching off so after young. We in here. You feel me? In here like swim well. But yeah, what we do, we break down viral videos. Feel me? That's going around on the internet. You know, show you the truth and the spirit behind them. What's going on here?
Also, we got the crowd spare not gear. You know what I'm saying? We got 3 different styles of t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? A small donation of $20 help us keep this podcast rolling. You understand? We also got the crowd spare not cups.
Oh yeah.
Then we got the cups going. You know what I'm saying? We doing it real big over here in Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? Help support our podcast. Purchase a t-shirt or a cup. You know what I'm saying? Help support this podcast. If you've seen the videos out there that you want us to break down, you know what I'm saying? You can send them to either myself or I'm Wonka Bar personally, or you can send them to Crowd Spare Not. You know what I'm saying? Or you can send them to the email cryout.sparenot.podcast@gmail.com, and we'll break the videos down for you.
All right, that's right. Yeah, and subscribe to our YouTube page. Get our subscribers up, man.
Damn right. Like and subscribe.
Yep. So yeah, with that,
share the podcast, everything.
Then we get into the first video of the night.
Could you stop? No. Thank you. I'm the most. You just kiss your entire future away, babe.
Multiple times, she's hit me twice. She's kicked me in the stomach.
Yeah, so if I may, for people that don't know what's going on, what happened, now this is crazy because this happened down here where we at, in Kentucky. You hear me? This happened in Lexington, Kentucky. It's like an hour and 15 minutes away from there. It's one of the major cities in Kentucky, but it's more so like it got a college town type of spirit. You feel me? So, and it's real. What you gotta understand, I think Mitch McConnell just got reelected too. You feel me? That's a devil that's been a representative over Kentucky for a long period of time. You feel me? Too long. From what I hear from people around the city. And this the type of spirit that he's had. Feel me? It's the same type of spirit. She's sitting there calling this girl a nigga. Now it's 2022. She's sitting there calling this girl a nigga, like real talk, just like the old slave days. Feel me? And all she was doing was just trying to do her job. She's sitting there getting drunk. Feel me?
Hey, if I could real quick. Now, you know, Lexington, Kentucky, UK, that's one of the last schools to accept black students.
Right.
On scholarship and all, you know what I'm saying? Like Rupp that stadium, in it like Rupp Stadium, something like that. Rupp Stadium, that was let me get back. That was one of the coaches. You ever see that movie Glory Road?
Yeah, that was my shit. I was thinking about when I said this shit.
Yeah, that Glory Road. That's one of the when the all white school Kentucky played the all black school out of Texas. I believe it was not San Antonio, but El Paso, Texas.
It was called Texas
yes.
West.
Right, that's the one out of El Paso, Texas. You know what I'm saying? That was them schools that was playing in that all black versus all white team. You know what I'm saying? And the UK University of Kentucky has been known for racism. You know what I'm saying? That stadium that they play in is named after a racist. Rupp was a racist. You know what I'm saying? And it showed during that movie how racist that man was. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole college town.
Okay, he said, you think 5 black boys could beat 5 white boys on the court? That's exactly
black boys is being nice. Yeah, I think he said 5 niggas.
Yeah. So I'm just saying what he said in the movie. That's what they said in the movie. I don't know what he said in real life, but that's just what they quoted him in the movie saying. So yeah, he definitely was racist, and they beat their ass.
Right.
Them 5 black boys beat their ass. Real talk.
Kentucky has always been known for racism, especially in maybe not so much as in Louisville, but even if you think about it, even in Louisville was one of the major ports for slaves to come in and out of Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of racism that's been throughout Eastern Kentucky and Western Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? Kentucky was one of the 13 states that seceded from the Union. You know what I'm saying? So Kentucky is a racist ass state.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they show it through the schools, through the people, just through the way of life and everything.
If I may, all these states is racist, but Kentucky is one of the ones that's like openly racist. You feel me? They not hiding it. You feel me? They letting you know they don't like niggas, and that's basically what's going on in this video. Cause she's young. I thought they said it was over. They said racism was over.
I like if I could real quick. Kentucky, one of them states where a white person will say, "Oh, I got a black friend," but once they get mad at their black friend, that black friend is a nigga.
Mm-hmm. She thinking it's a game. She probably got white friends. This black girl, she got white friends. And that's why she's taking it so lightly. I do not get paid enough for this. She's not even taking it serious.
kiss your entire future away, babe.
They say kiss your entire future away. No, she don't have to. They is gonna rally around this white girl. You feel me? She already withdrew. They didn't kick her out. She withdrew from UK. So all she's gonna do is go to another college somewhere in Kentucky or somewhere else, and it's gonna be like it never happened. And they gonna make a GoFundMe, and they gonna rally around this white girl. She gonna be they Black Lives Matter movement or whatever for the white folks.
If I could, real quick, I seen a post about that today where that white girl was allowed to withdraw from the school and talking about how that was wrong or whatever. But I didn't see the video. I didn't know exactly what that post was talking about until right now.
Right. Hold on, wait. I got one more. But if I could, let me get Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, verse 10. But I got one more video of this girl right here. Because that video was like being nice. They bleeping it out and all that.
So I don't know where she came from.
You all can say, but you can't look at her camera. You can say.
Well, I'm if y'all have any videos, could y'all just send them to me, please? If you want my number really quick. I would not make it with
Look, and you see how the dude sitting there. That's why I said he gonna rally around her. Cause look how the white dude just bending down, looking at her like, oh, she has a problem. Like she has a mental disorder or something, man. Ain't nothing wrong with this girl. This they natural behavior.
Right.
You can go ahead with that scripture whenever you got it.
You said Ecclesiasticus?
Yep. In Apocrypha 12 and 10.
Con, I got you. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemy.
Do what?
Never trust thy enemy.
Never trust thy enemy. See, we was taught that there's a post-racial era and stuff like that. That everybody interracial date, all that stuff is in the past. Get that stuff, put that stuff behind you. But this is going on right now. So what that supposed to mean? That we supposed to just forgive and forget. Now the Bible say never trust thy enemy. Go ahead.
Come. Never trust thy enemy, for like iron rusteth iron. It's like for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
So as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. But you gotta understand, once iron start rusting, it's gonna rust all the way out. You're gonna have to cut it out. You're gonna have to cut it off the piece, or you're gonna have to cut through it to stop it from rusting out the whole rest of the iron. And that's just like the wickedness of the so-called white man. You feel me? His wickedness is going to get worse unless you cut it out. You have to separate. You have to get away from the so-called white man. Y'all stay trying to join him and want to be around him so bad. I don't know what's wrong with black people in 2022. They want to be around so bad. You keep going.
Come, verse 11. Though he humbled himself.
Right, though he humbled himself. The so-called white man has humbled himself and told you it's a post-racial era. Everybody, let's get along. Gentrification, interracial dating. Come to UK. Black people, come to UK. We love you guys.
So I don't know where she came from.
Go ahead.
Come, and go crouching. Yet take good heed and beware of him.
You say do what?
Take heed and beware of him.
The Bible say take heed and beware of him. The same way you walk in a yard and you see the beware dog sign and you stop, that's how you got to be with the so-called white man. You have to beware of him, man, because he's going to humble himself. He's going to go crouching where he's going to bend down and act like he's just so innocent, man. And the Bible say, beware of him, man. You go ahead.
Okay. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass.
And right, and it say, be like unto him as you wipe the looking glass. You know what the looking glass is? That's a mirror. Feel me? You have to be a mirror to the white man. When he sees you, he sees that he is the devil. When he sees you, he's not supposed to look at you and see that he's innocent and he manifests destiny and he civilized you. When he sees you, he's supposed to see that he is the devil. But instead, you want to be his friend. So when he sees you, he sees all the good he done to civilize you and turn you to a good American. You go ahead.
Okay. And thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away.
Right, and that's the point. That his rust has not been all wiped away, man. The Bible say never trust your enemy, man. That don't mean you can't do no business with them, but you trying to be their friend and all that stuff, man, you're going to end up missing. See how he looking at her, see what I'm saying? How he bent down, the other white dude been down looking at her like, yeah. Baby, he been down looking at her like, yeah, she has a mental disorder. That's how he looking at her. Yeah, but that's all I had on that. You got something you want to bring up?
Lie.
I most high Christ. Go ahead and go to the next video.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that piece about you, but you get old.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that piece about you, but you get old.
See, and the thing is, they want us to care about his feelings. But did he care about this black lady feelings we spit on her, man? That is a black lady, right?
Okay.
That's a Jewish man. See, he got the little yarmulke on and everything. He just spit on this lady. But they said he's talking about all this anti-Semitism and stuff like that. These people is anti-Semitic because look what they be doing to the Jews. We the real Jews. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we the real Jews, man. These is not the real Jews, man.
Well,
right.
What the certain say, Jew by blood.
Right.
That's what we are. We the real Jew by blood.
I don't know what she could have done to him that made him do that, other than the fact that he's disgusted at her because she is the real Jew and he ain't. I'm gonna just keep it funky with you. He knows that, man. They know they not the real Jew. It's in their name, Jewish. We've been beating up on them all the last 2-3 weeks. Since Kyrie Irving came out with that damn post, we've been beating up on them, man. And it's only right because of stuff like this. Man, he look like he threw up on her.
I was just gonna say that. That look like a little bit more than spit. That look like a little throw up. Like it's nothing. It's nothing that lady could have done to deserve that.
That's what they say in the post. That's what the tag say. She did not deserve it. What could she have done to deserve that? But this the man, he wants us to respect him and not say we the Jews. But he can do that type of stuff for us, but we can't say we the Jews.
But when Kyrie say share a link that say Negro Hebrews the Negro, now he got what's all the things he got to do? He got to donate a bunch of money to charity. He got to go visit with the so-called Jewish leaders to in Brooklyn. He got to He got to show how he's sorry and denounce basically his whole heritage and everything that he think. And then he gotta go prove it to Adam Silver that he's apologetic. That's a goddamn shame. You know what I'm saying? And if that brother decided to retire and never play another game, I wouldn't even be mad at him because I ain't no way in goddamn hell I'd do none of that. I wouldn't donate the money. I damn sure ain't finna go visit those so-called Jewish leaders, and I'm not finna denounce nothing that I done said, done did, anything that I know, because basically they trying to emasculate that brother to where he gotta just say he's not a Jew, he can't be a Jew, he just retarded, don't know what he talking like. They live that's buck busting in real life time.
Yeah, that's a lynching. That's what they doing.
Facts.
It's a lynching. Feel me? Back in the day, you would have just got put up on a pole and burnt, tarred and feathered, or something like that. But instead,
they probably castrated them and everything.
They would have done all that, all of the above, like real talk. But if I may, let me get Hebrews 12 and 16, because this is disgusting, man. This is showing his nature. Like the Bible tell you the characteristics of the people in the Bible. And they don't fit the characteristics. That's why we telling the white Jewish man, you are not the Jew. You know you're not the Jew. You don't fit the characteristics. But we're going to tell you characteristics that you do fit.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person.
That's somebody that has unlawful sex. What nation of people teaches unlawful sex? The so-called white man. The Jewish man, they have unlawful sex. The Jewish man puts his penis on his child during the circumcision to suck the blood. That's fornicating. That's unlawful. They fit these curses of Esau, the characteristics I made of Esau, not the Jews of the Bible. That's why we keep telling them they not the Jew. You keep going.
Or profane person.
Profane person. Now let's read the definition of profane. To treat with abuse, irreverence, or contempt, to debase by a wrong, unworthy, or vulgar use. What we just see. A vulgar use. To debase by a wrong, unworthy, or vulgar use. That's what we just seen in the video. This is the characteristics of Esau, not the Jews. Go ahead.
Okay. As Esau.
Right, because Esau is a fornicator and a profane person, just like the white Jewish man. He's not the Jew.
Who for one morsel, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
The white Jewish man, you sold your birthright. Your ancestor Esau sold his birthright, man. So you can't get it back. You converting to identity is not gonna work, man. You have to be a Jew by blood, and you sold your birthright for a morsel of meat. Because all you care about is right now. You don't care about the future. All you care about is right now. That's why you're destroying the earth. You're killing all the animals. You're destroying the land. All these earthquakes and hurricanes is because of you, and you don't care because all you care about is right now. Go ahead.
Kawkan. Verse 17. For ye know how afterwards, Salakia, for ye know that afterwards, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected.
Right. So Esau at one point knew he was getting a blessing. He knew he was. You feel me? But he gave it up. And now he was rejected. You feel me? That's on him. Don't try to come back thousands of years later and try to convert to our identity. You gave it up, man, and now you're being rejected, man. And that's what you get. And that's how the Most High wanted it anyway. It's prophecy. You finish that out.
Okay. For he found no place of repentance.
Right. He found no place of repentance. Esau is the only person that doesn't have any repentance. You feel me? He has no repentance, man. He is going to go extinct. The white Jewish man is Esau. You feel me? He's one of the Dukes of Esau, and he will be going extinct because he has no repentance, man.
Though he sought it carefully with tears.
Right, though he sought it carefully with tears. The tears did not have no pity on the Mosai. Mosai didn't have no pity. He cared less about them tears. Listen, what Harmar say, he said, Shalaki out of William, the Khazarian conversion to Judaism is well documented. They know they're not the Jew. That's true.
Facts.
That's true. They know it. That's why it's so crazy because that's why they call themselves Jewish. Because they knew the Arabs, the Asians, the East Indians, all the people around about that didn't go into slavery like we did, the real Jews. They knew, like, nigga, y'all ain't the Jews. Hitler knew the shit. Y'all not the Jews, man. So y'all can't just say y'all the Jews. We're going to look at y'all like y'all retarded. But if y'all say y'all Jewish and y'all practicing Judaism, which means y'all just practicing a religion, then we accept that. But y'all can't say that now, after all these years have passed, now y'all want to say, oh yeah, we're the real Israelites. No, y'all not. Y'all don't even call yourself Israelites. Y'all just call yourself Jewish. Rarely do you hear them say that they're Israelites.
And that is a prefix just meaning pertaining to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what they did that for. They knew they could not say we the Jews, we the Israelites. That's why you don't never hear them say no other tribe. They just do it. Never hear them say, yeah, I'm from the tribe of Manasseh. I'm from Gad. They don't never say that. We don't even say that.
Let me get Revelations 3 and 9.
All right, I got you.
Because one thing we have to understand about these hook-nosed bastards is these Jews that call themselves Jews, they're not. You know what I'm saying? And with this verse that I'm about to bring out right now, you know what I'm saying, this could only be talking about them. Because even though as Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives in the ISUBK and the Commander General Johanna, we call ourselves Jews, you know what I'm saying? But as a whole, as a whole of Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives, as a whole, don't call ourselves Jews. You know what I'm saying? But there's one people that call themselves Jews and say if you say anything bad about them or say the black people are the real Jews, then you're anti-Semitic and all this bullshit that's going on with Kanye and Kyrie and even Nick Cannon, because Nick Cannon said black people are the Jews. They took Wilder out from him and he folded up. You understand? But that's understandable because Nick Cannon didn't sign up for the job we signed up for. We can't expect him to stand 10 toes down like me and myself, and I'm Walker Bar and Commander General Johanna stand 10 toes down. We can't expect these celebrities to do that because they didn't sign up for this. We signed up for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm unapologetically a real Jew. I'm a Jew by blood. I'm Walker Bar as a Jew by blood. You can't force no confession or apology or anything like that out of us because we ain't going. You know what I'm saying? We signed up for this. You know what I'm saying? My job can tell me all day long that I can't work because I call myself a Jew. All right, peace. I've been wanting to quit any goddamn way.
Hey, but no, that's heavy though. Like we were talking because they did the best they could. You know, they did the best they could with what little knowledge they have of the truth, which is that black people are Israel. They did the best they could, but they got sold. They billions, and we the soldiers. Kyrie said it the best. He said, "I'm not apologizing because I have a whole army around me." He was talking about us because it's an army of people out there. Then he was as you say, an army of brothers that we not folding. We've been doing this for too long. What you talking about?
And unbeknownst to him, he really didn't even know he really had a whole goddamn army behind him.
No, he knew. They know we here. It's just a matter of time, and these schools is gonna be flooded with people. Celebrities gonna be sitting in the classroom with all black on. Nick Cannon was heavy. You brought out Nick Cannon because the person they was trying to give the show to was DC Young Fly. Now I gotta find a video of. Yeah, no, I got it. I just gotta be able to download it. That's what he said on TMZ. He did an interview on TMZ or something, and he said, I don't know what made him say it. He said, yeah, I've been practicing Hebrew Israelite religion. Like, yeah, I found out that we Israelites. So they was gonna give it to him, and he was gonna say the same shit.
And it's like, if I could, I seen an interview with that brother where he said he didn't even want it because you know, just showing brotherhood to Nick Cannon. Said he didn't even want the show because if his brother ain't on there, he didn't even want to be on there no more.
They stood strong for him. Really.
He stood strong for him, straight up.
Straight up. In this world, one was not standing strong like that.
Yeah, I said
somebody else would have took the show. Like, well, it's my show now.
I think the one you're talking about was on the 85 South show. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I seen that same one. I don't think it was TMZ. I think it was on the 85 South show when he was talking about how black people are the real Jews, are the Hebrews. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I seen that too. If I could, whenever you got it, go ahead.
They ain't gonna be able to hide it for long. Y'all got a revelation.
Yeah, they not. You know what I'm saying? They trying, they down this, but they're not gonna be able to hide this forever. You know what I'm saying? And like that post I said, every nigga owe that Hebrew so-called Hebrew Israelite friend an apology because we've been telling you this shit since 1969.
Right. I got that scripture for you. This Revelations 3:9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say
the Most High gonna make them a synagogue of Satan, who say they are Jews, the Jew-ish, the ish meaning pertaining to, which is not the real thing. Go ahead.
Which say they are Jews and are not.
And they say they are Jews. They say their whole identity is Jewish. They call themselves Jews, but they are not. And the reason why you know they're not, because they don't fit none of the curses. They don't go through none of the trials and tribulations. The Bible says Judah is mourning. Ain't nothing about them Jewish people mourning. You know what I'm saying? They got the Diamond District, the media outlets, the TV outlets, the music outlets. They got all this stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? The only people that are really mourning, the only people that are really at the bottom, that are really suffering these curses that the Most High put forth is blacks, Hispanics, and natives. Go ahead.
But do lie.
They do lie, and that's all they is a goddamn lie. Yeah, just saying Jew-ish. That ish is a goddamn lie. Go ahead.
No, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
These hook-nosed bastards is gonna come worship at our feet. They're gonna come worship at our feet because they're gonna know that they are not the real goddamn Jews. And the real Jews are the ones that have been persecuted for the last 400 years over here in America. Hitler knew it. You know what I'm saying? They hate Hitler. God damn it, why we can't hate you? Go ahead.
And to know that I have loved thee.
And they gonna know the Most High loved us. The Most High don't love these hook-nosed bastards. Most High don't love none about them. The Most High loves his chosen people, the blacks, Hispanics, and natives. That's who the Most High loves. And these hook-nosed bastards gonna have to come worship at our feet because they want to steal a whole goddamn identity, and that doesn't belong to them. That ain't us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think we wrong right now for making white people kiss our feet, but these people gonna come worship at our feet. And y'all really gonna hate that.
What you call them, a hook-nosed bastard?
Yeah, hook-nosed bastard.
Look like Dracula.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Got crooked ass teeth all spread out and everything. Niggas just look weird. Like, you motherfuckers look weird. You know damn well the Most High didn't choose y'all. Salakia.
Yeah, no, they know it, man. Stop it. Hey, look, you feel me? All right, look, we're gonna drop that, and we I'm telling you, man, we going DEFCON 4.
Hey, that song was bumping too. Hey,
I told you.
Hey, you just gave me a new song. That song was jamming.
On your playlist, hell yeah.
Hey, it's going there. It's going there because that motherfucker. Hey, I was over here. Ooh wee.
No, hey, right about that. That brother hard though. That brother be going crazy. Not just all about Sacramento.
Hey, shout out to that brother in Sacramento. That song was definitely hard.
Scale. Amongst those taken into custody by the FBI were city mayors, politicians and religious leaders. The authorities needed buses to cope with the sheer scale of the operation.
New Jersey's corruption problem is one of the worst, if not the worst, in the nation. Corruption is not only pervasive, it has become ingrained in New Jersey's political culture.
It's thought that religious charities controlled by prominent rabbis were used to launder cash. The arrests were part of a 10-year operation that uncovered money laundering on an international scale, as well as corruption and the sale of human organs in the US, Switzerland and Israel.
The list of people we arrested sounds like it should be the roster for a meeting of community leaders. But sadly, they weren't meeting in a boardroom this morning. They were in the FBI booking room.
Hey, the internet, man, they messed up creating this internet. That's all I'm gonna say. Do you see what the hell happened, man? They got locked up for organ trafficking, money laundering. It's the Jewish man. All Jewish rabbis. All Jewish rabbis.
Scale amongst those taken into custody by the FBI were city mayors, politicians and religious leaders. The authorities needed buses to cope with the sheer scale.
Needed buses to get all of them. It was so many they needed buses. And they got their yarmulkes on.
Scale of the operation.
New Jersey's corruption problem is one of the worst, if not the worst.
See, look how they try to downplay it. New Jersey's corruption problem, when it's us, all the black community this, the black community that, but now they want to just blame it on the state. Go ahead.
Right, these goddamn devils, you know what I'm saying, organ trafficking, calling themselves Jewish, you know, goddamn well the Most High didn't choose y'all as the chosen people.
Man, hell, man.
You sick, disgusting bastards.
And what is up with the yarmulke? I thought the Bible said your crown supposed to be uncovered. They got the crown covered. They got it covered, like straight disrespecting the Most High.
like everything is opposite. You know what I'm saying? How we have it all uncovered, they have that specific spot covered.
That only spot. That's the hat just fit the crown.
Like
what? The whole head just fit that one spot where God said leave uncovered. Hook-nosed bastard.
Hook-nosed bastard. Hey.
Corruption is not only pervasive, it has become ingrained in New Jersey's political culture.
It's thought that religious
that ain't God's chosen people right there. Look at that. That is not God's chosen people right there, man. The hell out of there.
charities controlled by prominent rabbis were
That man looked like Igor. That man looked like Igor walking in the damn man.
used to launder cash. The arrests were part of a 10-year operation that uncovered money laundering on an international scale.
That's why you call them hook nose. That's heavy. Hey, well, look, if I may, let me get Genesis 4:12.
Salaka, you finna get us checked. Hook nose bastards.
Hey, Hard Mark say that yarmulke's a Turkish word.
I like it. What'd you say?
Hard Mark say that yarmulke's a Turkish word. It ain't got nothing to do with Jewish people at all.
Nah, Salaka, I'm talking about the verse. What verse you say?
Genesis 4:12. Yeah, that's heavy when he bring it out though, because that don't have nothing to do with our culture.
Right.
What he said so heavy because this scripture is going to prove all that too.
As well as corruption and the sale of human organs in the US, Switzerland.
Damn, silly. Well, that's why Hitler was trying to exterminate their ass. This motherfucker was disgusting. Hitler was exterminate their ass.
Because Hitler actually knew who the real Jews was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And Hitler actually hated black people and hated the real Jews so much. He's like, y'all want to be the real Jews? I'm finna burn y'all ass like y'all the real Jews then. That's why I'm finna put y'all in this furnace and burn y'all ass. Salakia.
It's heavy. It's heavy, man. But the truth
the
truth definitely coming out.
Yeah, kind. This is the book of Genesis chapter 4, verse 12. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength.
Right. When you try to prosper, that's basically what it's talking about. When you try to prosper, because you of course till the ground, it's like growing crops and stuff like that. But this is just talking about prospering. It's nothing's gonna come forth. That's why the so-called white man has to kill and destroy. He has to kill and destroy. You got to sell organs. You got to push crack in your neighborhood. You got to do all this evil stuff. Go to war with all these countries, take over their stuff. That's what he got to do, man. Because the so-called white man is just not gonna prosper just off like the Arabs. They just prosper. They got gold. They got oil. They got this. They land is flourishing. You feel me? The East Indians land is flourishing. The Chinese, Japanese land is flourishing. The so-called white man is going to have to kill, steal, and destroy because he has the same spirit of Cain. This is a prophecy about Cain, but he has the same spirit as Cain right now. And he's going through the same thing that the Most High said was going to happen to Cain. And that when he try to till the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee any strength. You feel me? You're not going to get anything back. So you're going to have to take, rob, steal, kill, and destroy. That is the so-called white man. That is his characteristics, man. He has to get slaves to make money. You're not going to make money just off prospering. The Arabs ain't got no slaves right now. They over there rich as hell. I mean, I ain't saying they ain't got slaves, like they ain't got a lower class, but they not like, they didn't put nobody in bondage to get where they at right now. The Chinese, man, there's a billion of them over there. They rich as hell. And America is in debt to the Chinese government. They ain't put nobody in slavery to get like that. That's because only the white man was gonna have to do that to prosper.
And if I could real quick, just to add, just to piggyback off what you're saying, that's why they had to rob all the blacks and Hispanics in the music industry.
Right, that too.
That's why they steal everything from blacks and Hispanics.
Right, they can't make no good music. They can't, so they just take off. It's a lock.
Hey,
They just gonna take off.
Hey, God, what kind?
They just gonna take off.
Just piggyback off you. Yeah, they steal everything that they do from blacks and Hispanic, from rock and roll to R&B to country music. Everything has been stolen from blacks and Hispanic. And then while we are so willing to go sign with them, you know what I'm saying? That's why all of our artists is ending up dead and broke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We have nothing. We have nothing to give to the black community. We have our artists is dying dead and broke because they give the so-called Jewish man is stealing everything. Is taking everything from blacks and Hispanics.
Mm-hmm.
Salakia, just piggyback on what you were saying.
Go ahead.
Kavakai. Salakia, where was I?
The end of verse 12.
Okay, Kavakai. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth.
Now the so-called Jewish man think he is the Jew. That's what he thinks. But we read the characteristics of Cain. And who fits this? A fugitive. What is a fugitive? Somebody that's on the run. You feel me? The so-called white man is a criminal and he's on the run. But the only thing about it is he's the same people that lock you up. So he's just a fugitive. He's on the run from nobody. Because he's the one that locks you up. So he's just on the run, out here committing crimes, stealing, robbing, bombing places, killing people, enslaving people, throwing people on the border in cages. They trying to get over there from the cartel, escaping the cartel. They're fugitives. And they say a vagabond. Now, a vagabond is a person who wanders from place to place without a fixed home. Who does that? The so-called white man. Then they come over here from Europe trying to find a new world. Then they go to Mexico trying to find a new world. Then they go to Haiti, South America, trying to find a new world. Then they take over everything when they came out of them caves because they are a vagabond. They're homeless. They have no home, man.
Okay.
That's the characteristics of the so-called white man. He want to be the Jew so bad because he want to be the chosen people of God. But we the chosen people of God, and whether we like it or not, we are the chosen people of God, and we got to do what God say to do, or we're going to die. They don't have to do what God say to do. That's why they prosper, and they don't do what he say. Is that something?
Right. Thanks.
You got something you want to bring out?
Lie.
I will sign Christ.
And Israel.
The list of people we arrested sounds like it should be the roster for a meeting of community leaders.
Of community leaders. He say, well, the people we arrested sound like it should be a roster for community leaders. But no, they're fugitives and vagabonds, like the scripture said. They out here selling organs. They're selling organs and money laundering, but y'all supposed to be the chosen people of God.
But sadly, they weren't meeting in a boardroom this morning. They were in the FBI booking room.
Yep, that's Esau. That's not the Jews. Real Jews is in poverty and slavery. So yeah, let's see where we at. Let me go to this next one.
I like being ran. Yes, I like gangbangs. I like being manhandled by several different men at once. If you want to call it being ran, you call whatever the fuck you want. I'm sexually liberated. And I'm a goddess, and I deserve to have hands all over my body.
Right.
I deserve to be worshipped. Like, why not? I deserve that attention.
For sure. All right, so you
I like being ran. Yes, I like gangbangs. I like being manhandled by several different men at once. If you want to call it being ran, you call whatever the fuck you want. I'm sexually liberated. And I'm a goddess, and I deserve to have hands all over my body.
Hey, if I may, is this your king? This your king? The movie about to come out, Black Panther. Is this your king? Man, this bitch is a nasty ass bitch. She say she
Nasty
like
as
getting
hell.
gang bang. I don't care. I like hands all over me. But that's just like, okay, being a hoe, a queen, all that, you gotta understand where that come from. Just think of the queen bee, the bumblebee. That queen bee has sex with all the bees in the beehive. Like, that's disgusting, like, real talk.
Hey, if I could real quick, what type of queen or so-called goddess is so easily, you know what I'm saying, manipulated to where a whole bunch of men can have her at one time? What type of goddess wants to be ran through? You know what I'm saying? And then when you think of the word queen, you know what I'm saying, you also have to think of the drag queen, because that's where the term supposedly come from. And you know what I'm saying, the homosexuals, they could have so many all kinds of sexual partners and not be thought of as disgusting. And that's where this bitch is getting that idea from, that she's a so-called queen. So what type of goddess, what type of guy wants that's a female wants a whole bunch of men running through her at the same time? What type of guy do you think you is? You nasty, disgusting bitch.
Yeah, but no, she get that from our oppressors. What she just said, that's from our
I
oppressors.
deserve to be worshipped. Like, why not? I deserve that attention.
But why do you think our oppressors promote Egyptology? When have they ever condemned somebody for saying that we're the real Egyptians and you're Osiris in the reincarnation? You ain't never heard them say that, because it ain't true. They want you to promote that shit because they believe in homosexuality. They believe in stuff like this too.
All right,
So it helps their agenda. It further helps their agenda. But you say you the Jew, no, they ain't having that. Yeah, you go ahead.
If I could real quick to piggyback off what you said, you know what I'm saying? So what makes you think that you so special that you supposed to have all these hands on you and all these rods running through you, like you're so special? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will run through you anyway if that's all you want. Niggas real quick and then toss your ass to the side, and if that's really all you want, niggas will do that for you. I was in the world at once. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never just gangbanged a woman with 3 or 4 different homies at the same time. I ain't never did that. But you know what I'm saying? I was in the world at once. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I real quick and bitch be gone.
Yeah, they taking what's happening is they taking pride in being hoes is because that's what niggas like. It's that simple. Hold on, wait. Let me read comments. Zabak says she was raped at an early age. I was a 50s Zabak.
Hey, my nigga.
But yeah, he says she was raped at an early age, and now she has a strong demon on her that is going to take her to her death, and that is true.
Thanks.
You hear me? Most of the time, when women be hoes like that, it's because something happened to them when they was young and they was traumatized. You feel me? It could have been that, or it could have been the simple fact that she got her heart broke and seeing that all niggas really like is hoes. So that's what she gonna just be to get to feel attention and feel love. You feel me? And that's what most women do though. Real talk. They be hoes because that they get attention. They attention seekers. You feel me? It's like a drug to them. It's like a, you feel me? Like a drug. Attention is like a drug to a woman. So if that's what it takes to get attention, being a hoe, getting gang banged, that's what she called it. Having 7 different men fucking her and all that shit. That's just what it is, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, if I could, let me get Genesis 3 and 4.
I like being ran. Yes. I like gang bangs. I like being manhandled by several different men at once, if you want to call it.
And she don't like that. When that stuff happens, once it's over, she feel disgusted. She feel disgusting, man. The same way a crackhead do when he say he quit smoking and then he start back smoking again. You feel me?
Being ran, call whatever the fuck you want. I'm sexually liberated.
Sexually liberated. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is being sexually liberated? Get you a hoe. You a goddamn hoe. How you gonna look at your daughter and tell your daughter that you done let 7 different niggas fuck you, and then you want her to be an outstanding citizen in America? You a goddamn fool, man.
And I'm a goddess, and I deserve to have hands all over my body.
She's crying when the video. She don't cry in the car. But they cry in the car. She laughing on live, playing around.
She's definitely gonna cry in the car.
She's gonna be crying. But Lockyer, yeah, you go ahead with that scripture up.
Hey, Kai, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 3. You said verse 4?
Yeah, Kai.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 4. And the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die.
Right, and the so-called white man with all his devices, his love and hip-hop, his Bad Girls Club, his OnlyFans, all these porn websites, when females see that stuff, it's like glitter in their eyes. And the so-called white man telling you, it's normal, it's okay, there's nothing wrong with it. You shall not surely die. It's the same thing happened with Adam and Eve with the serpent in the garden. It's nothing new under the sun. It's happening all over again. They say you not surely die, but she is going to surely die. And it's going to be a spiritual death. You feel me? She's going to be one to commit suicide. When she get 40 years old and she ain't got no husband, but she done had sex with everybody in the neighborhood, that stuff is going to destroy her mentally, man. Go ahead.
Okay, verse 5. For God doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open.
Right.
And ye shall be.
Once you take on the philosophies of the so-called white man, what he wants you to do, he's telling you your eyes is going to be open. You feel me? Like you're going to basically be smart. You feel me? You're going to have intelligence. You feel me? You're going to know better than what God knows. One whole time, he finna destroy you. You finna know what God didn't want you to know. God didn't want you to have that feeling of you just having sex with 7 different men, or had a train ran on you, and now you got to go home to a house by yourself and try to raise your daughter to be an outstanding citizen. Raise your son to respect you when he know everybody in the neighborhood has sex with you. God didn't want you to know that. But the serpent is telling you that your eyes are going to be open and you're going to be smart and intelligent. No, it's not true, man. You're going to be suffering, man. You're going to be in a spiritual death. Go ahead.
Come kind. And ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil.
Right. And you shall be as gods. Because the black woman, that's all she ever wanted to be, was a god. All she ever wanted to be was a god. And it ain't did nothing but fucking destroy her from the time she took hold of what
I like being ran. Yes. I like gang bangs. I like being manhandled by several different men at once. If you want to call it being ran, call whatever the fuck you want. I'm sexually liberated. And I'm a goddess, and I deserve to have hands all over my body. I deserve to be worshipped. Like, why not?
She deserves to be who? She said she need to be worshipped. No, the fuck she don't need to be worshipped. That's what got her fucked up in the first place. You feel me? That attention seeking. That's what I'm saying. That attention seeking. You feel me? That shit destroying women. You feel me? That drug of attention. You feel me? You have to having sex with all them different men. I don't want nothing to do with you. You feel me? They using you. But another thing I want to say is this comes from men too. Because men love hoes. So what the fuck a bitch gonna be a hoe? Cause men love hoes. So what they gonna be a hoe? They gonna be a slut because they know that's what niggas like. So niggas play a part in this too. Niggas ain't innocent. No bat. That's a lie.
Nah, what you're saying is heavy, and if I could piggyback off that, when niggas stop loving hoes, hoes will stop being hoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this sister knows that she can be a hoe, have 7 niggas run through her at the same time, and 7 niggas will do that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you one of them 7 niggas, you might as well consider yourself a homosexual too, because why the fuck is you running in a damn hoe that your homie done ran through? You know what I'm saying? That 6 of your homies done ran through. Now you the 7th nigga, and you just running through this hoe like it ain't 7 nuts already in her. Like you a disgusting ass homosexual your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? Give me a Deuteronomy 23 and 17. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, men are definitely to blame for this as well. Because she know that she can have 7 niggas at one time, and there's 7 niggas out here that'll do that at the same goddamn time.
Right.
And she knows this. You know what I'm saying? So once men stop loving hoes, hoes will stop being hoes. You know what I'm saying? But it all falls back on the man first. You know what I'm saying? These niggas got to stop loving these hoes. You know what I'm saying? If I know a bride that's done been hit by that 7 of my niggas done hit, I'm not gonna be that 8th nigga. Like, bitch, you better get the fuck out of my face. I can't hear you.
I got that scripture for you when you ready.
Go ahead.
17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
There should be no whores of the daughters of Israel. So if you thinking you can have 7 niggas hit you at one time and whore yourself out to every nigga that come around, or whore yourself out to this nigga, whore yourself out to that nigga. No, sis, you can't just whore yourself out to every goddamn body and think you still a goddess or loved by God.
No. And Christ King is gonna be put to death. Simple as that.
To death.
We find out you having sex with more than one man, you're gonna be put to death. Straight like that. Ain't no more whores in the kingdom of heaven. In the kingdom of heaven, you're gonna die. Simple as that. That's what the grace period is about. Christians think the grace period means you could be more of a hoe. You could be more of a sinner. No, the grace period is get yourself together, because when the kingdom comes, that will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
And the Christian church actually promotes and allows these women to be whores. They can tell you, if your man ain't doing this, your man ain't doing that, you can leave him and go get you another one. Nah, bitch, that ain't true neither. You know what I'm saying? You letting these sick, disgusting ass pastors that'll fuck your children and you at the same time, teach you and allow you to be whores, and you know that's just not the case. That's not what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And it falls back on these dumbass niggas too that'll accept a whore that's been a whore. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bitch. You know, if a nigga's been nothing to you for 10 years, bitch, I don't want you.
Right.
Better go back to that nigga that's been nothing to you for 10 years.
All right, go fix that shit.
Better go fix that shit, you dumb bitch. Go ahead.
Another nigga. Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. So, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no homosexual, you know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of these queens think they queens because these drag queens, these homosexuals think they queens. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be no homosexuals, no whores or homosexuals of the sons or the daughters of Israel. You know
and if I may, what you was bringing out earlier, match so heavy with this scripture, because you said that having sex, you feel me? You gang banging a female, you having sex with a woman that got all that nut swimming inside of her by other men, that's gay.
That's gay.
And what the Bible say, no, a sodomite. So you having sex with whores is borderline homosexual. And you ain't even know it. You ain't even know that having sex with hoes is borderline gay. Because they having sex with all these different men and you partaking in that. It's like you having sex with the men too, because all they juices and shit is swimming in this bitch. And instead of you having sex with your own woman, you having sex with they woman, which is borderline close to you having sex with them. Like real talk. The Bible is poetic.
The borderline, like Salakia said, that's what it is. Like, nigga, you having sex not only with her, but with him too, because his nut is still swimming in her.
I'm trying to tell you, real talk. So yeah,
a woman wanting to have sex with 7 men at the same time, like, bitch, you're disgusting. And any nigga that want to do that, like, nigga, you're just as disgusting.
Yeah, you have a homo. Like what Captain Zarek say, you have a homo. If you having sex with hoes, you having sex with strippers, prostitutes, bitches, the slut in the neighborhood, the bitch that get gang banged like this sister was talking about, you have a homo. You real close to being gay. I don't give a fuck if you having sex with a woman. This bitch got nuts swimming inside of her. This bitch was just with another man that night. You just had sex with her with your homeboy in the room. Nigga, you borderline gay, nigga. Call it what you want. I call a spade a spade. But look, I'm gonna go ahead to this next video. This is the last video.
Too comfortable. Brothers can't afford to get too comfortable, you know? Because that's when you become the porn. That's when they use you as. Anytime white people want to smooth some shit over, they go get that rich nigga and put you on TV.
Some people are conscious, some people are not. I can tell he's not conscious. He doesn't really care what's going on. But us, I know that you know, the game that we used to love and we promote, it brings people together. And it hurts me sometimes when we have to sit up here to talk about stuff that divides the game. Now we got to answer for what this idiot has done.
To represent the people, you know? You have you asking your questions like, Damon, now that you made this $13 million, and we're not counting. Now that you made all this money, let me ask you this. Let me just throw this out at you. You respond any way you want. Is there racism in America?
Chuck, I think he should have been suspended. I think Adam should have suspended him. First of all, Adam's Jewish. You can't take my $40 million and insult my religion.
You be sitting there thinking about that paycheck talking about.
I can't believe that.
We ain't gonna say it. We like to play the video first all the way through, but I ain't gonna sit here and sit back like he ain't say what he just said. He said Adam is Jewish. I didn't even know that. I mean, I should have just knew just off back that they own everything. Adam Silver is Jewish. He's the NBA commissioner. He's the one cashes the checks. Them $40 million checks. Stephen Curry get paid $45 million a year. Them checks in his bank account get cashed by a Jewish dude. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a priest of the Lord, and I did not know Adam Silver was Jewish. I just assumed that he was. For some reason, I thought it was maybe behind the scenes Jewish people. He is the face of the NBA, and he's a Jewish man. You feel me? And what he just said, you can't take my $40 million and then disrespect my religion. Nigga, they stole your culture. You is a faggot. You a bitch. And I'm gonna play another video at the end of the show. You feel me? Oh my nigga. You feel me? Because they is some bitches for this. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Slack, if I could real quick, where was all that hostility and all that anger and all that shit talking when the owner of the Clippers was out there talking about how Magic Johnson shouldn't be at his basketball game because he's a nigga? What was that?
Or the coach of the Raiders, or the coach of the Carolina Panthers. Well, we could do this shit for hours. We could do this shit for hours, man. This is an hour-long podcast, but I promise you, we could do this shit for hours, man. This shit is crazy. Real talk.
Yeah, cause Barkley sure ain't had nothing, or that Coon Shack, them stepping fetch ass niggas. They sure ain't had nothing to say when that Jewish owner was talking bad about niggas.
These is not soldiers. We soldiers. You feel me? That's the thing about these rich niggas, Charles Barkley, Shaq, all these niggas, man, they not soldiers, man. They not the niggas that Christ gonna want on the side of him when he come back. Christ is a black man. You anti-Semitic for painting him as a white guy. And when Christ come back, he gonna want soldiers on the side of him. He ain't gonna want motherfuckers like Charles Barkley and Shaq. He gonna want niggas like you. You feel me? He gonna want niggas like Anna Jane Johanna and the generals, the captains, the officers, and the troopers, and the sisters in the school. That's who Christ gonna put crowns on their head. Charles Barkley and Shaq, they going into slavery. You feel me? And when I say slavery, they're gonna be at the bottom of society. You feel me? They're gonna be at the bottom of society. While we sitting, we gonna be the overlords. We the future overlords of this world, whether people want to believe it or not. We don't give a damn. That's why they say we crazy. That's why they say we in a cult. Because we slaves in America, but we know, because we know the scriptures, that we are the future rulers of this planet. And if you black, Hispanic, or Native Indian and you ain't with us, you're gonna be at the bottom. You're gonna be at the bottom of society. And Charles Barkley and them, they had their $40 million. And I hope it was worth it.
We ain't talking about that. We're talking about this idiot.
No, sir. If in there is, I ain't seen none. Too comfortable. Brothers can't afford to get too comfortable, you know? Because that's when you become the pawn. That's when they use your ass. Anytime white people want to smooth some shit over, they go get that rich nigga and put you on TV.
Some people are conscious, some people are not. I can tell he's not conscious. He doesn't really care what's going on. But us, I know that you know, the game that we used to love and we promote, it brings people together. And it hurts me sometimes.
What the fuck do the NBA got to do with bringing people together? I thought the NBA was about putting the basket in the hoop. Didn't they just tell LeBron to shut the fuck up and dribble?
And dribble? Yeah.
You know what? Shut the fuck up and dribble. Fuck all that. I was mad when they told LeBron that. But no, fuck that. You basketball players, shut the fuck up and dribble. And let us do the fuck we supposed to do. Let us be soldiers and do our goddamn job. Yeah, go ahead.
And if I could real quick, he ain't had none of that to say when he seen us in Nashville. Like, you know, he ain't had none of that to say when he seen us in Nashville and took a picture with us and told us he knew exactly who he was and was happy as hell in the back of that picture.
Who profile pictures that on? Who give me just
shit. I want to say Derakia made a Officer 50 Derakia in Nashville, Tennessee made a TikTok about it.
No, I needed just a picture. That's all I need, a picture.
I think he shared the picture too. Nashak probably shared the picture as well.
All right, go ahead. Keep dropping the heavy though. Let me try to find this picture.
You know what I'm saying? Like this coon stepping fetch ass nigga wanna talk all this bad about Kyrie Irving for just sharing the link. He ain't had none of that energy for the owner. What's his name? Jeff Bezos of Amazon, because Amazon is the one that carries the documentary.
Right.
Kyrie Irving don't own Amazon. Jeff Bezos own Amazon, but Kyrie's getting all the flack for sharing a link that is accessible on a larger platform than Kyrie Irving platform, which is called Amazon. Now since Kyrie Irving shared that link, that Hebrews the Negroes documentary is the #1 selling documentary on Amazon. But there's no flack to Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Bezos, who probably is also Jewish, get no flack behind it because it's his platform that Kyrie Irving even got it from.
Right.
You understand? So why is Amazon not having to donate money to an anti-Semitism group? Why is Amazon not having to beg for forgiveness and go meet with Jewish leaders and do all this bullshit that they asking Kyrie Irving to do behind a goddamn link that he shared that he didn't even create?
He's a slave.
He ain't create the link to Amazon. He ain't create the documentary. He ain't do nothing but share the goddamn post.
Mm-hmm.
Now they trying to castrate this man like he's just nothing. Hey, Kyrie Irving, we stand with you, my dog.
Look,
you know what I'm saying? Like, we stand with you. We with you. There it is right there.
Look at Shaq. Shaq, all let me tell you this. Nigga, you was a bitch.
Straight up.
Punk. Look at Shaq with the priest of the Lord.
With the priest of the Lord. And he told the brothers he knew exactly who we was.
Now look at Shaq with the priest. This aged very well, didn't it?
Right. It's like if I could, this wasn't that long ago. This was just this year.
Up here to talk
This
about
was this
stuff
year.
that
This wasn't that long
divides
ago.
now we got to answer for what this idiot has done.
To represent the people, you know.
It's like it may have been like last winter, but
it
was within a year's time. This ain't that long.
This aged very well, man. Like real talk.
I don't know what that was.
That was my sister was inboxing me about some shit. But look, this shit is heavy though. Cause look at this. This aged so good. Look at Shaq with the priest. ISBK. Under Commander how my nigga the shot the palm. You hear me, y'all are. You feel me? The other brother, what his name?
Hakwala right there in the front, the Quam in the back. I believe that's captain of 10,000 over Atlanta right there. I forget that brother's name in the red.
Oh, that's my nigga. Yeah, that's my nigga right there. Hell yeah.
And then there's Nashak Real, Nadia right there in the front.
He showed us love. That's my nigga. Real talk. But yeah, though, he was the priest of the Lord, and now he's talking shit about what Kyrie did.
What's going on? But us, I know that you know the game that we used to love and we promote, it brings people together. And it hurts me sometimes when we have to sit up here to talk about stuff that divides the game. Now we got to answer for what this idiot has done.
To represent the people, you know. You asking your questions like, Damon, now that you made this $13 million, and we're not counting.
If I could real quick, was you worried about all that dividing the game when you were sitting there trying to fight on the court?
You respond
or
anyway.
You were sitting there trying to fight with Kobe about who the man of the LA Lakers was supposed to be? Was you worried about dividing the game then, nigga?
What the hell do basketball got to do with politics? Shut the fuck up and dribble. Now I see what the devil meant when they said that. Cause y'all don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about. Y'all don't know what type of stances y'all be wanting to make. But if I may, let's talk about Shaq right now and Charles Barkley and everybody that try to condemn our brothers for doing the best they could. Kyrie Irving, Nick Cannon, we in the school, ISBK, we cannot be mad at them. They did the best they could. They civilians, but their platform is bigger than ours. So all we gotta do is just say, man, you did the best you could. We can't just be like, oh, you a stupid nigga, you wrong, like how they could. We basically doing what they doing. It's the same shit. We mad at them because they don't know the truth all the way, and they mad at them because they don't know the truth at all. So they don't even know why they saying it. But look, let me get First Maccabees 2:21 in the Apocrypha, and we going all the way to 25. Let's just talk about these Uncle Toms. This ain't nothing new under the sun, man. There's nothing new under the sun. Hey, it's a box funny. They say Shaq 2 fingers look like 2 chopsticks. It's a box funny as there. Hey, Zavon, we're gonna let you host the show one day. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna let you go ahead, let you and Hall Mop bust this shit there.
All right. Yeah. It's the book of First Maccabees. What'd you say, chapter 21?
21 through 25. Now, why this is so heavy? Because we finna go into the Feast of Dedications right now. And that's what the Feast of Dedications is about. It's about the Maccabees and how they fought to rebuild the temple against the Greeks when we was in Greek captivity.
So, like, what chapter was we?
First Maccabees 2 and 21 through 25.
Okay. It's the book of First Maccabees, chapter 2, verse 21. God forbid that we should forsake the law and the ordinances.
It say, God forbid. God forbid that we forsake the law. They just trying to clown my brother Kyrie Irving and Kanye West for just telling the truth, the little truth that they do know. But guess what? God say he forbid that we forsake the law. This is what they were saying back then. And this ain't nothing new under the sun. And that's us right now. God forbid that we forsake the law. We not going back on the law for nobody. Not no bitches, not no niggas, not no jobs, not no sports media, not no nothing, man. Because I'm telling you, man, in a minute, ain't nobody finna have to work. I'm telling you, the Most High finna open up the airwaves. And when he open up the airwaves, all that money going to the Christian church gonna be coming to the ISBK. And you ain't gonna have to, because you're gonna be spending all your day just teaching the law, keeping the law, pushing the law. You feel me? You ain't gonna have to slave no more because all the tithes gonna be coming to the school finally. You feel me? Which is what's supposed to have been happening, man. God forbid that we forsake the law. Go ahead.
Verse 22. We would not hearken to the king's words.
Who's the king? Adam Silver over the NBA. You feel me? The president of the United States. Your job, the CEO of your job. We will not hearken to the king's words. Go ahead.
To go from our religion.
I know these laws and commandments, but to go from our customs. You feel me? We will not hearken to the CEO of the company, or to Adam Silver, or to anybody, the judge over the court, that's saying we a hate group. You feel me? And go from our religion? Man, stop it, man. We fit the Most High in Christ. Do what the fuck you gotta do, man. Go ahead.
Either on the right hand or the left.
We ain't going on the right or to the left. We right in the middle. We taking that straight gate.
Verse 23. Now when he had left speaking these words.
Right, all these powerful words Mattathias spoke. When he left, guess what happened? When Kyrie Irving spoke all these good words, Kanye West, Ice Cube, Deshaun Jackson, when all these celebrities spoke these good words, did the best they could, guess what happened? Go ahead.
There come one of the Jews in the sight of
Shaq a Jew. Stephen A. Smith is a Jew. You feel me? All these blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that come up against our brothers that's telling the truth, they're Jews. But go ahead, read that again from the top.
Shannon Sharp, old coon ass.
Shannon Sharp. What it say? There came what?
Now he had left speaking these words. There came one of the Jews in the sight of all to sacrifice on the altar, which was at Medin, according to the king's commandment.
According to the who?
The king's commandment.
So with all this truth being dropped, all this heavy stuff being broke down, then here comes a fucking Jew that come and sacrifice to the fucking king's commandment. And do what the fuck the king said to do. Because he's a goddamn coon. He's an Uncle Tom. He's gonna be put to death. Harriet Tubman would have killed him.
Facts.
Because he would have fucked up the damn revolution. Shaq, Charles Barkley, Shannon Sharp, all these Uncle Tom niggas, because they worried about $1. They ain't worried about the kingdom, man. Go ahead.
Verse 24. Which things when Mattathias saw, he was inflamed with zeal in his rank.
When Mattathias seen these Uncle Tom, he gave this good ass speech about how we had never fold, we had never give up the law. Then these Uncle Toms come and run to the altar and give in. He was inflamed with zeal. Go ahead.
And his reins trembled.
Reins trembled. You know what your reins is? That's on the horse, because he was sitting on the horse. So his reins, the shit that was holding the horse, that guide the horse, it was shaking. Because that's how mad he was. It was shaking. Go ahead.
Neither could he forbear to show his anger according to judgment.
He couldn't even do it. He couldn't keep it to himself. That's why the reins was shaking. Because he was trying to hold it in, but he was so pissed because he gave this good ass speech about how we will never give in to what the hell the white man tell us to do. We're gonna do what God say to do, and whatever happened from it, it happens. It's up there and it's stuck. And he was so pissed he could not even keep it in. Go ahead.
Wherefore he ran and slew him upon the altar.
He ain't telling you to come through that. He just saying, you hear me? Hey, Most High in Christ. Hey, Most High in Christ. But that's what he did. Mattathias was a soldier, and he ran and slew him. That Jew that went and sacrificed after he gave this good ass speech, and he went and sacrificed to what the king said to do, he died. Mattathias killed him, man. He killed him for transgressing the law because he wanted to please the king like an Uncle Tom nigga. Go ahead.
Verse 25. Also the king commissioner who compelled men to sacrifice, he killed at that time, and the altar he pulled down.
And that's what Mattathias did. Mattathias killed the king too. The Greek king that told them to do it, he killed him. And then pulled down the goddamn altar and said, "Fuck you. Nigga, we keeping the law. Fuck you, Shaq. Fuck you, Shannon Sharp. Fuck you. All the rest of y'all.
Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith. Whoever the fuck say that we not the Jews because you want to please your master. Fuck you. And you could die with them, man. But that's, hey, look, that's end of tonight's podcast. Cry out, spell not. I'm going to end it with a video. You know, it's going to be a nice little treat for y'all. Hey, shalom, Lord Christ.
Shalom, Lord Christ.
You probably don't got a racist bone in your body. Nigga, you's a cool-ass white boy. Earlier, you was bumping Yo Gotti. I mean, nigga, you's a cool-ass white boy. All the stereotypes, he be superseding. Nigga, you's a cool-ass white boy. I went to your house and the food was seasoned. Nigga,
You influential. People see you, they want to be you. They soak it up. I show my Jewish mom your battle. She's like, damn, cuz, that shit was hard as fuck. She said invite the whole Crip set. Call them up. You could be an honorary Jew if you wanted, cuz. It'd be an honor, cuz. Why the fuck you think they call it Hanukkah?
You the man. You the shit. You basically Jim Carrey if he was close friends with a Crip.
Hey, he called me Jim Carrey. Y'all probably thinking, Frack, you a fraud. But I am Jim Carrey and Bruce Almighty. Because I just found out a black dude is God.
You on the ground with this shit. This is a white Jewish battle rapper. He said the black man is God. He want to be us so bad. You feel me? The Jewish man want to be us so bad. They want to do everything we do, but they can't. They try to copy us, try to imitate us. You feel me? You can't imitate the imitators. You feel me? You feel me? We are the real Israelites of the Bible. The Jewish man know you. The white Jewish dude just said it in the battle. He said, I just found out the black man is God. You feel me? Because it's the truth. We are gods on this earth.
That's right.
But yeah, that's the tonight's podcast. A lot.